Hello, everybody. My name is Jmack, and welcome back to another episode of Ring of Honor TW 2016. This is episode 2, week 2, November 2017 of Ring of Honor. Last week we saw the Bullet Club make its mark, really, just putting themselves out there as the main faction of this series so far. One episode in, we saw Jay Lethal pick up a big win in the main event. We saw Cody Rhodes and the Bucks call out anyone. And then out came Roppongi Vice. And Beretta said he's going to call a friend. Will that friend come out tonight? All I know is the main event tonight is the Bucks taking on Roppongi Vice. Let's just get into the show. In our opening pre-show bout in a terrible pre-show match, Cheeseburger somehow pulls off a victory over Punishment Martinez. When I booked it, I just had... I didn't really pick a winner. I didn't specify a winner on this one. Just let the game decide. And I guess the game wanted a Cheeseburger to steal a win. Which, I don't know. I don't really know what to do with either one of these guys. I'm a fan of Cheeseburger, but Punishment Martinez just doesn't do it for me. So we'll see where I go with those two. And in the pre-show main event, wow, that did a lot better than I thought. Well, okay. The Briscoes are actually a lot better than, okay, 72-65. I might have to push the Briscoes. In a pre-show bout that had decent wrestling, but not much heat, the Briscoe brothers defeat Silas Young and the Beer City Bruiser in 6:31 wins. Mark Briscoe gets the Spike J Driller on Silas Young. The Beer City off his game. There you go. We move on to the opening promo, and just a heads up, I forgot to, I don't have a GM at the moment. So right now it's interim GM Colt Cabana. And he has got a mic and he says, hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of Ring of Honor Wrestling. And before we get into the show, I do have one major announcement to make. And starting next month, there will be an 8-woman tournament to crown a Woman of Honor champion. The finals at Final Battle 2017. And this tournament will not only feature our own Women of Honor here, but we are going out of our way and we are flying in some amazing talent from across the globe. And participants will be announced over the next few weeks, with the first match being held on the first Ring of Honor show of December of 2017. I hope you guys are ready. And in the first match of the night, we have two women who are trying to, impress the Ring of Honor officials to see if they can get into the Women of Honor tournament. We have Kelly Klein taking on Deonna Purrazzo in a bout that had decent wrestling but not much heat. Kelly Klein defeats Purrazzo in 7:21 by pinfall. Klein with a 47, Purrazzo with a 39. After all these years of playing TEW, I did not know there was a eye candy match. So using that for women's, I feel like that's kind of cheating, but I don't. Whatever. Klein gets a win over Purrazzo. We move on to the next match. Marty Scurll takes on Brandon Tate, aka Boy Number 1, and in about that had subpar wrestling and not existent crowd heat, Marty Scurll defeats Brandon Tate in 3:35 by submission with a cross-face chicken wing. And I guess they have pretty good chemistry. So if I need to ever have a main event match in Final Battle 2020, Marty Scurll, Brandon Tate is the way to go. After the match, Dalton Castle's out there with Boy Number 2, and they're not having any of it. Because Scurll just he has the crossface chicken wing held in after the match is over. The ref is trying to get him off the Boy Number 1, and Dalton, he throws Brennan there and he says, "Go get him," and then that leads to another match, and a terrible match. Marty Scurll defeats Boy Number 2 with the chicken wing in 3:20. And then after the match, he just keeps it on and snaps his finger. We move on to the third match of the night, or fourth match, actually, if you want to be technical. Yeah, fourth match. In a terrible match, Jonathan Gresham, I thought you would be better. In a terrible match, Kenny King defeats Jonathan Gresham in 9:53 with the Royal Flush. Jonathan Gresham improving a lot. Kenny King is also improving. And then after the match, Jay Lethal is at the top of the ramp, and he's just looking down, and he's looking at Kenny King, and he's motioning that he wants that TV title back. Jay Lethal, one of the longest reigning TV champions in recent memory, and maybe in all-time Ring of Honor history. But Lethal wants that TV title back. Kenny King has it. In our co-main event, The Addiction take on the War Machine. Last week, after War Machine beat Alex Reynolds and John Silver, The Addiction came out and attacked him. So now we get this match right here. The War Machine take on The Addiction. In a decent match, The Addiction take out Hands in a Row when Kazarian quick flash pinfall roll up on Row, and 1, 2, 3. The Addiction steal one in 940. In terms of in-ring work, again, this is like The Addiction are really good. So, you know, Hanson's really good. Raymond Rowe is disappointing. The announcing desk, actually, yeah, the announcing desk, Shelley and Sabin, the Motor City Machine Guns, were out there. Forgot to announce that. They were out there. They are scouting the competition of these two teams, because it's not known who is taking on the tag team at the pay-per-view, but we do know there is a tag team title match then. And in our main event of the night, a 55. In a bout that had decent wrestling, but not much heat, the Young Bucks defeat Roppongi Vice in 12:56 when Nick Jackson defeats Beretta by pinfall with the Meltzer driver. And, you know, the Beretta had... he had Nick Jackson ready for the do-buster. And then out came... Or Cody was already out there. Cody distracts Beretta. Gets on the apron and starts yelling at Beretta. Rocky Romero is already knocked out on the outside. 34 and 36, just noticed that. Rocky not suited to his gimmick. The distraction from Cody to Beretta leads to the Meltzer driver. Busting out the Meltzer driver on a Ring of Honor show. TV show. We move on to the next segment. Cody in the ring after the celebration. See, this is why... Everyone in the back, listen up. This is why you shouldn't stick your nose into the Bullet Club's business. He gets in Beretta's face. He leans down, or he gets down. He gets in Beretta's face. Spits right into it. Come on, Trent. Come on, Rocky. Where's the Roppongi fight? You know what? Screw that. You know what? I'm still waiting for that mystery opponent. The dude you had back last week for me, Trump. Where's he at, huh? Where's your knight in shining armor? The lights flicker. And the lights go out. And on the Tron reads two words. Kentucky Gentleman. Out comes Chuck Taylor. Chucky T runs to the ring. He takes out Nick Jackson and Matt Jackson. You know, they bail. Cody misses with an he runs at Chuck when he hits the ring. Goes for a clothesline. Misses. Chuck hits him with the clothesline. Cody's on the ropes. He clotheslines him out again. Or clotheslines him out of the ring. Gets Beretta. Gets Romero up. Those three are yelling at the Bullet Club. Chuck Taylor. And he reunites with Trent Beretta as the best friends. Rocky Romero. Those three yelling at the Bullet Club to end the show. Chuck Taylor is here to save the day. And that show got us a 51. Show increased our popularity in 17 regions. Well, that's not what I was... the best show of the night was a pre-show match, which is never good, to be honest. The Briscoes defeating Young and Bruiser. 255's the end of the night, though. The Bucks and the Addiction getting big wins. Those are two teams that I don't have the tag team title hunt right now, but can easily raise the bar, raise the prestige of that division easily if I just take them out of this, put them in that. Actually, I don't know about Beretta and Romero. Those guys are not performing well, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes after these next few weeks. See if they can, get their shit together. Yeah, that was episode 2. That was another episode of Ring of Honor Wrestling. Leave a like, leave a comment if you have any tips. If you guys are excited for the Women of Honor's tournament. And a little spoiler alert for that one. I have a little guest booker helping me with that tournament. So if you have anyone in mind for that tournament, leave a comment in the in down below, and we'll read it. I'll send it to the guest booker. I'll send it to his way, and we'll see what I'll do with it. And if you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys. Appreciate all the support. And we'll see you for episode 3 on a road to survival of the fittest. That's the pay-per-view we're going to. Thank you guys. See ya.